up Southern West Virginia. I'm Jen.
And I'm Tracy.
And we're the Jenn and Tracy Show.
This year, as part of our series, it's Jenn and Tracy Go to Work.
And today, we are at Pace Analytical in Beaver, West Virginia. Let's go. Hi everyone, I am here with Barbie Dobbins, and she is the quality manager here at Pace Analytical. Welcome, Barbie.
Hi, thanks, Jen.
Do you want to tell everybody a little bit about what you do?
Sure. So Pace Analytical is an environmental testing lab. We test primarily water and soils from all over this part of Appalachia, so West Virginia, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Kentucky. We work in treatment plant releases, so if your water is clean when it leaves the treatment plant and goes into your natural streams. We work in drinking water plants to make sure the water coming to your home is clean. We also work in industrial applications for things such as chemical factories, frozen food plants, and medical labs.
Wow, so all of the water from all of those places comes here in Beckley, and you guys process it and then let everybody know.
That's right. So we report the results to our clients, and then they report that to the state, to the EPA. If you've ever had a boiled water advisory on your home water system, we're the ones who perform the testing to let your water company release that advisory and tell you your water is safe to drink.
Oh, very cool, very cool. Now, Pace Analytical is not just here in Beckley, correct? Like, it is a nationwide company?
That's right. Pace has locations all over the lower 48 states, and we also have a lab in Puerto Rico. We're separated into 3 divisions. We have Pace Analytical, which is what I do, the environmental science. We also have a building and construction that deals with materials testing for supporting business infrastructure. And we have a life sciences division that deals with medical device testing, drug development, and a lot of other things.
Okay, and Barbie, you're a local girl, right?
I
Where
am.
did you go to college?
I'm from Hinton, and I went to Concord University. I graduated in class of 2009 with a degree in biology.
Very cool.
What you see behind me here is one of our sample storage areas. Our laboratory receives between 300 and 400 samples a day, depending on the time of year, with summer being busier and winter being a little slower. Many of our samples have to be kept refrigerated, but those for metals testing can stay at room temperature, and that's what you see here. The samples are organized using a barcode system so that analysts can log into the computer and find the samples that they need easily and take them to the lab for analysis and return them.
Hey everybody, I'm here with Madison Young, and she's going to talk a little bit about her job, what she does here at Pace Analytical, and her path to success.
Hi, so I started back at Pace almost 3 years ago. This is my first full-time job right out of college. I'm a lab analyst here, and I work in the micro department. What I do here is I make sure that our samples are ran in an accurate and efficient manner and notify our clients as well as our project managers of any bacteria in the water. So if you have a boil water advisory, I do not place the boil water advisories. I just notify our clients and project managers so they are able to lift the advisories. I have a degree in forensic investigation from WVU Tech. Honestly, a lot of the stuff is learned here in the lab, but it is really nice to have a background in anything chemistry, biology. We do have a really good set of trainers here that do make sure that everybody is well off before they start on their own. It's a great entry-level job and great for getting experience, especially with time management, deadlines, working with the public. Definitely, it's great having a good people-pleasing and personality to make sure that everything is ran smoothly.
All right, hi. Now we are in a different lab, and I'm here with Adrian Keys. And Adrian, what do you do here at Pace Analytical?
I'm an analyst in the wet lab, and I deal with mostly dirty water samples. I run phenolics, I run COD, just different samples.
I feel like last time that we were here visiting, you had like a whole bunch of stuff and you were like washing and moving and...
A lot of glassware, a lot of chemistry, a lot of basic chemistry, a lot of complex chemistry, different things going on.
And then you actually came here from a dialysis lab, is that right?
Dialysis clinic.
Dialysis clinic,
Yes.
Okay.
I have 16 years of dialysis experience. Not a lot of people know about dialysis in general, but I was a biomed, a lot of water room experience. Dialysis patients get exposed to a lot of water, so we have to strip everything that comes into the city water out.
My dad was on dialysis. I did not know that was...
So basically we do the same concept here with our RO. We use the same sense of water treatment here, just at a smaller scale. So that brought my interest here. I like helping the environment. It makes me feel like I do something useful. So.
What would you tell a middle school or a high school student who maybe would want to be interested in something, but they love science, but they don't know necessarily what they want to do? What kind of advice would you give them?
Environmental science is great. There's a lot of avenues. There's indoor, outdoor, there's lab, there's sampling. There's also project management, but environmental's a big outfit to go into, especially if you're concentrating on a lab environment. Yeah, it'd be great to hum in on that area.
Well, is there anything else you want to share with us today?
Just because you didn't like science younger doesn't mean you're not going to like it when you get older.
Did you not like science when you were younger?
I did not. I did not.
No.
No, I enjoy it now. I really do.
Hey guys, we're back with Chris Ending from Wyoming County. And can you tell us a little bit about your job title and what you do here at Pace Analytical?
I'm actually a lab scientist in this department. I'm actually from the Philippines. I'm an adoptive kid, and I'm very fortunate that I'm able to, travel around the world and able to go in Japan, in America. Growing up, coming here, I was just a small kid, doesn't know any languages, I barely speak, and I went to high school, the same things like the other kids. Went to trade school, got scholarship in trade school, and went to a tech school, Bridge Valley. Then went to Tech, the WB Tech.
Okay.
Actually, I was recommended by a college student that you could probably start doing lab work, and maybe I excelled there. And ever since I came here, I enjoyed the community and the people around here, and I started liking it.
Hey guys, we're back with Alexa Hammond. And can you tell us a little bit about your job role here at Pace Analytical and what you do?
Yeah, so I am the manager of the metals department. I kind of oversee daily operations of this department. So I work with the people, I manage the people, I manage the workload, I work on instrumentation and help run things when they're not going very smoothly.
And how is that different, this role that you're in now, how is that different than other roles you've had here?
So on the bench level, you're more operating, you're running samples, you're preparing samples, you're keeping things going, but I help with that. I help when people have issues, I help them manage what they need to do.
Okay, so how did you get here at Pace Analytical? What was your career path?
So I got a degree in chemistry from WVU, kind of didn't know what I wanted to do, just ended up in the sciences. I thought I wanted to be a veterinarian. When I realized that wasn't for me, I switched my degree from biology to chemistry. Once I got a chemistry degree, I ended up looking for a lab job. I found this and I started as an analyst working on instrumentation. I just ended up being pretty good at it, and they had a need for a supervisor, and I thought I could take that role. I moved up to supervisor, and then from there I was able to move into a managerial position, which is dealing more with the people.
So if you could tell 8th and 9th graders or high school students that maybe were looking for something in chemistry or the sciences, if you could give them some advice on how to get here, what would you tell them?
You can do anything you set your mind to. Stay motivated, be persistent, and just keep at it.
Hi, so I am here with Kat Maury, and she also works at Pace Analytical, but in a completely different type of position. So Kat, do you want to tell us a little bit about what you do here?
Yeah, so I got hired as a quality analyst and I run the internal audit program. I go around and work with all of the analysts in all of the departments and scientists to make sure that they're following the scientific methods that they're testing and running analysis on. So part of my job as well, I volunteered to be on our culture committee, which is a committee established to enliven the workplace, bring people together, strengthen relationships, and just have fun at work. And part of that committee, I write grants to build programming here for employees at work. So a lot of my grant writing, internal auditing looks for finding mistakes in loads of data, in practice. All of the English degree experience that I have from Concord supports that. So
you are a double English major?
A double English major.
At Concord, which helps with the grant writing. Great personality and people skills, which helps with the, what did you call it? The
culture
program,
committee.
The culture committee. And then I heard that you were also getting a botany degree as well, just to help with your data analysis.
Yeah, and to sort of switch. So I worked in the nonprofit world and work here at Pace now using my English degrees, but also I'm interested in moving over into the science field and sort of bringing a bridge between those two worlds.
Nice. Now, did you ever think that you would be interested in science
Never.
when you were double majoring in English?
Never. I actually thought that there's no way I could do that. There's no way. I don't know why. I think a lot of females in general kind of are raised in this society and believe that they can't pursue scientific careers, but they can. And they do.
We have met a lot of them
here
today.
So it's possible, and you can do it too.
Great. Thank you so much.